Broken Social Scene are a Canadian band and musical collective. Their membership seems to be rather strange. Wikipedia says they have between 6 and 19 members. Basically, it seems kind of loose. They've got members, they've got part-time members, they've got collaborators, they're kind of in and out. As a outfit, they're not always active, and they're mostly led by a couple of guys. They have been described as being, vaguely described as being experimental indie. They were formed in 1999 and they have created 5 albums since then. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the 3rd album by the collective, and there were 22 musicians involved as far as I can count, which is quite a lot, and it kind of sounds like it. The songs are written by the 2 main guys, who seem to be Kevin Drew and Brendan, Canning. And it's got an unusual sound. And the sound is unusual mostly because it's both busy and mushy, I would say. So there's a lot going on, and I think that's because they've got so many musicians and they're trying to create this interesting sound which just has a lot of people involved. I think the production doesn't help in that things don't kind of cut through very well. The vocals can be particularly hard to hear at times. When you can, there's quite a bit of bad language in there at times, so it's not safe for work. There are things like, it sounds like at times there are 2 or 3 drummers playing and all sorts of other twiddly bits going on in the background, and they don't necessarily seem to relate particularly strongly to the things that are more of a focus. So it's kind of like the musical equivalent of going into a busy station and hearing everybody's voices all at once. Beneath those issues, the songs are okay. Some of them are particularly interesting, and at some points I found the fact that there's a lot of them more interesting because it was used in a more kind of creative way. But most of the time it's a bit difficult to follow in some ways. There's a track that has a rhythm in 7/4, so that's nice. I always enjoy a bit of 7/4. My favourite track is a track called Windsurfing Nation. I think it holds together better than the other tracks, and has a fairly nice kind of groove feel to it. The rest of it, apart from the strange production, which is obviously a point of interest, I found it musically and songwritingly to be a little bit kind of ho-hum. I wasn't that bothered about it. So it's an interesting thing to do. It's an interesting experiment. As an album to listen to, I'm not sure it's that good. But I'm giving them some credit for being interesting. That's my thoughts on this album. I wonder what your thoughts are. I'd love to know. Please do let me know in the comments down below. That's it from me for now.